Alright, what is up everyone? Adam here from Hooked Fishing, and today I'm going to be reviewing my Duckett Ghost Series rod. Now this is an extra heavy power rod. It is 7 feet 6 inches in length, so it's a pretty long rod. It's got the micro eye technology that's featured in the Duckett Ghost Series. Now let's get into this review. Alright, now the reason I ended up buying this rod is, whenever we were down in Florida visiting myself for iCast, we were fishing some of the ponds around our resort, and we were throwing frogs obviously because there's a ton of lily pads and heavy cover. And I ended up breaking my St. Croix Triumph that I brought with me for the trip because I was trying to rip a bass out of pads and heavy cover with a medium fast action rod, which was my fault. I should have never been using it in the first place. So after I broke that rod at the beginning of our trip, I was like, I still have to keep fishing. I can't stop fishing. So we went to Bass Pro and I picked up this Duckett Ghost Series in the extra heavy 7.6 model. Now the reason I went with this rod is just feeling it at Bass Pro. I hope you guys can see this tip right here, hopefully. The tip is very, very sensitive. That's one of the things I really like about this rod. Plus, it is so light, you would never know it's an extra heavy just by feeling it. It's a very light rod with a ton of backbone. Again, it's the 7.6 extra heavy, but you would never know it. So overall, that's the reason why I bought this rod. And after using it for a while, I really fell in love with the micro eye technology. I don't know if you guys can see down that through the camera how tiny those eyes are. That really, in my opinion, it really helps with your accuracy in casting because the line has less room to move around. I really like the micro eye series. I think it's a great thing. And yeah, it's just a very sensitive rod. Alright, so now onto the things that I like and dislike about this rod. The things I really like about it is how light it is, the backbone. It's really great sensitivity for rod tips. Got a really nice sensitive tip. It's very comfortable, easy to work with. Another thing I really like about this rod is I love how on the handle you have all this room behind you from behind the reel, because the reel will be right here and you have all this room behind you, which I really like because I like having all that. It makes it easier to work the bait, at least in my opinion. I like the micro eyes, but at the same time, the only thing I dislike about this rod is with the micro eyes, if you're throwing a leader, your leader has to be trimmed really small to be able to feed through these eyes whenever you're casting. What I mean by that is, say you're tying gray to fluoro. If your leader knot is bulky at all or there's a little bit of a tagging sticking out, it'll get caught up in these micro eyes, which will make casting and flipping very difficult. So whenever I'm throwing anything on this rod, I make sure that my reel is pulled up with the line that I want to be using. I don't have to tie a leader, but other than that, I absolutely love this rod. It goes for $110, so it's not going to break your bank at all. It's pretty, I wouldn't say inexpensive rod, but it's nothing too crazy. I really like this rod. I'd recommend it to anybody for their extra heavy setup for frogging or throwing heavy jigs or something that involves heavy cover. You need a nice heavy duty rod to get the bass out of there. I would definitely recommend this rod. And yeah, I hope this review helps you guys out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below what you guys think if you have this rod or if you're thinking about getting it, whatever you want to say. And thanks for watching this video. Until next time, stay hooked.